Greetings all, and welcome back to another episode of Bloodborne. And right now we're going to go ahead and deal with this boss, but allow me to showcase the power of hyper mode. Fire plus beast mode equals destruction. Alright, come on. That beast mode gaining. Oh yes. Ready. Stop running around. Runs around the whole time, and I don't really care for bosses where you're just chasing them constantly, and he poisons you, as you can see. But fortunately, we put on this set, so it's very resistant to the poison. Let's go ahead and switch back to our other set because it looks better to me. And now we have even more souls, and we also have access to an area. Now I will show you that you could have actually skipped this area. This area is technically optional, but it's better to do it considering that it's not that long, and you can save 10k souls, because with the 10k souls, what we could have done is bought this, and this will give us access to the gate that I will show you after I level up.
Welcome.
Yes, you know my desire is to level up. Alright, we have 4 levels, so I guess I will put them into this and this. Seems good to me. 20 strength.
Farewell.
Yes, farewell to you too. I appreciate you leveling me up. Thank you. Be polite, be polite. Remember, folks, you want to others, you want to be done unto you. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and see if I can spin this insight. Oh, yes, I don't really think I can I? At least not yet. Oh, yes, I can, because I can get access to this. This gives us access to 2 areas. 2 areas, in fact. I will showcase one right now by going right here. These loading screens are not fun. I really hope that I can see what's going on with the headphones and whatnot, though. That's just such a ridiculous reason not to record the audio. Because I always use... Because I play on a monitor, you see, so I don't have speakers coming out of it, and so that's usually how I hear anyway, is with headphones. Alright. But yeah, now you can see that this is open, and this gives us access to 2 areas, technically, if you want to call it that. Oh, she's not here yet. Okay. Come on. Now, as you can see right there in the background as I'm eviscerating this guy, that is a new enemy. They are not fun to fight. They hit very, very hard, and they will wreck you. But knowing what to do, once again, can make anything seem easy. Come on. Oh, gosh. They will enter a rage mode as well, like a little berserker mode, or whatever you want to call it. So the best thing I'd say to do is a circle strafe backstab them. That can usually handle them. And remember, you can infinitely loot certain enemies once you get started. So once you do this, you're pretty much dead, even if you're not doing enough to instantly kill right away. But we are going to get killed by him at some point, because that will actually give us access to a new area. But first, let me show you really quick the area that, come on. Flip your toenail at me, you get killed, buddy. The area that I would have spent 10,000 just to unlock, in which we could actually just go there for free. Boom. Destroy. Alright, I love it. That's such a cool, like, attack. It's called a visceral. Visceral is just for like inner, whatever you want to call it. Look at this. That spell stagger. That's from the oh, so good. I just don't know how people say it's bad. I really don't. All right. Yeah, that would give us access to just be able to open the main gate if we took that Hunter Chief emblem for 10,000, but we can actually go here for free by doing this. Come back here and go back up in here in the little sanctuary. Might I add that cathedrals are freaking amazing. I find it like incredible that like people where cranes didn't exist could literally construct like a cathedral. You know, like good freaking nightmare. No cranes and you're just building that? How the heck? How did you get so high and like put the bricks like that, you know? This right here is a useful item. It's a room, but it's not the most useful. But it's a nice little introduction into them that we will take advantage of later on. And I did say something about wanting to get rid of insight, so I will show you that real quick. Drop an item. Good. We're getting shot at. Oh, roll. There we go. Dodge the bullets. There's a little guy over here in the corner shooting. Alright, get the hammer out. It's hammer time. Crowd control. Remember, utilize your weapon in all situations. If you need speed, go with your speedier form. If you need crowd control, go with like a larger form. This gives us access to another blood gem that is good for firearms. That will increase our gun damage, so that's why I wasn't really that concerned about upgrading my gun that much anyway. So it is what it is. Alright, this guy right here, you want to rush over because he's got a pretty big gun. Not fun. Alright. Alright, and this guy should be approaching. Yeah, come on. Without your friends, what you gonna do without your friends? Get the glitter with a giant hammer. That's what's gonna happen. Alright then. Now, look up here, because we remember that we were getting shot at, right? So look at this. Look at this guy. Being a douchebag, you can sneak right up on these son of guns. Are you kidding me? Alright, go. Bye-bye. Get the heck off here. No. Yeah, shoot yourself right off, idiot. Alright, let's go back up here. And now we just head up here, and we will have access to another item that will give us a key to increase the items that we can buy at the shop, particularly the that I just showcased in a vault. That means fire. First cars, now dogs. I hope you guys can't hear that too much. I hope they don't get out of control. Radiant Sword Hunter badge. That gives us access to more stuff. I really hope that they're not gonna get this way. I hope they're not gonna make too much noise for you guys. But once again, you can't control when dogs are barking, so is what it is. Alright. Fall down here, just make a nice shortcut. Be careful, we don't want to fall off. And over this way, I will show you the area that we were talking about. Another lizard, but let me showcase, once again, you know, knowing what to do. This one is actually programmed not to fall off, so you can actually just take advantage of him just standing still right here. Because I guess like he's programmed to where like you're just gonna chase him, and he's like, alright, you think I'm gonna fall off? Well, I'm not gonna fall off, and then you run down, and then you can't get the item, so it's what it is. This right here is not fun times, because a lot of goofy crap can happen with blood-borne hitbox. How you can get pushed, pretty much, and how you can like land but then keep falling. So a good useful technique for when that happens is to save quit. And that can save you. So just in case if you missed a ledge, you know, you can save quit. Hopefully I won't have to demonstrate it right here. Alright, good. Good. Now as you can see down there, we got an enemy waiting down for us. Let me show you how you can deal with that after I actually land here safely. Roll. Alright. And this is what you do. You run up to him. Because he actually takes a while to get up, and then you charge your attack. And now he's stuck in the loop. You can keep this up indefinitely. With certain enemies. Boom. Dead. Beautiful. Alright then, let's go ahead and go over here. Head this away. Pick up some of this. Oh. Leave me alone. Alright, here we go. Handle that mess. And remember, these dogs are not fun to fight. Come on. You see how the programs like do what those werewolf guys do, where they just keep attacking you if you're going backwards? Not fun times. And you just head right up this elevator. I don't really care for this thing. There's not much useful items in that area anyway, so we'll just skip that. It's not that big a deal. You head right up here. And boom, we are actually behind that gate. And we can open that gate from this side. So, boom, we saved MK easy. Just by killing that boss in Old Yharnam and coming up here. Now this item actually foreshadows another boss fight upcoming. Numbing Mist, and what that does is it stops you from healing. If you get hit by it, you can't heal, and if an enemy gets hit by it, they can't heal. But there are only a few enemies in the game that can actually heal, so they're niche pretty much, but still it's very useful to have. Very useful to have, just in case. Alright, go overhead this way. Now, the items all around here are, I believe they're all pretty much madman's knowledge, and that's useful because you can, once again, buy stuff with it. Let's see if I can pop that. Also, like, when you charge up, if you hit the, it gives you a follow-up. Use that to just... What the... I didn't even hear you. Crap. Alright. You can just do that to completely obliterate them, especially with like a weapon like Hammer. I mean, the follow-up is completely... With larger enemies, it's pretty much a guaranteed stagger. With the smaller enemies, it knocks them like back. They literally go flying backwards. It's amazing. Hello. Come on. Follow up. It's a guaranteed stagger. Alright. Go ahead and grab this. Like I said, I believe all this is Madman's knowledge, and that's useful because we can buy stuff. But we also want to come down here to free a few things. And look, see? We saved 10,000 souls, upgraded that, and boom. Just knowing what to do can save you a lot of stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot of headache. This guy has a freaking flamethrower. So, yeah, don't want to get stuck in that. Alright. Hello. What the heck is he behind that? Is he stuck? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's never happened in the entire time that I've played this game. He was literally behind, but you can't get back there, so he fell through. Oh my gosh. Did I even get souls for that? I don't... it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Poison knives, that's useful. I suggest holding on to that for a certain boss fight that I will show you later on. And you will thank me because, like I said, it's the boss that my friend put on, and he's actually annoying to fight. I think he finally died, and that's what I got the souls for. He's actually very annoying to fight, but if you do what I show you, you will have a very fun time with him.
Oh my, what a queer scent. But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunt, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling. Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, right? Might you know of a safe place? The night is long, and I've very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to.
And once again, this is where talking to that old, weird-looking cripple guy comes into play, as you will now be able to send civilians that you find to a hub area.
Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe I'll see you there.
Not interested, woman. Not interested. Alright. Go ahead and get rid of that guy. Ambushes are all around, as you can see. I know where they are, so not much of an ambush. This son of a gun is nothing else. But because we have a very stun-lock weapon, we can wreck this guy's day. Wreck his day. I'm not going to be talking on all the... knocking on all the doors, because once again, I don't want to make it too time-consuming. So, this right here is more poison knives, and this is a set... Oh, wrong spot. Did I already pick it up? Alright, here it is. This is another set that is useful. But, I also kind of just want to head back and show you the other area that is useful to go to. And you have to go there by dying, pretty much. Unfortunately. So honestly, we'll just spin the souls first. I don't really want to lose 10k. I mean, it's not that much, but still something. Better than nothing. Let's go ahead and just come back. Oh yeah, and the inside. Okay, so now we have close to 20k, and I kind of just want to show this real quick. Just the other weapon that you can buy with this thing. It costs 20k, but this is everyone's favorite darn weapon in Bloodborne because of how powerful it is. This is just a greatsword version of the Kirk hammer. But remember, you can get the Kirk hammer for 3,000, and this costs 20,000. It's well worth it, but I just don't care for a weapon that everyone and their mom uses. I just don't like when that becomes the staple, and then it's like, oh look, a Bloodborne playthrough. I wonder what unique weapon he's using in the game. Oh, it's the Holy Blade. Big surprise. You know, like, I just don't really care for that, you know. I feel like if I'm watching, like, 8 different playthroughs, I should at least see, I don't know, maybe 3 different weapons. But yeah, now that we have the Radiant Sword Hunter badge, that allows us to buy fire paper, so now we can buy buffs for 1 insight a pop. And you want to get rid of insight, because insight does a few things, and it's not very fun to have a lot of it, so you want to get rid of it. And that also, as you saw right there, increases the beasthood bar. So the more insight you have, the smaller it is. The less insight you have, the larger the beast bar is.
Well, what?
And remember, you want more of that, because the more the bar fills, the more the damage. Alright. Oh, now we have 100 stamina, so we're probably just going to cap off right there. 100 stamina is usually where I stop. I usually go to 20 with the curve camera, but this is just going to be a fast playthrough, so I don't really think I'll max out that much. Yeah, I'll just put that into health. Survivability is important. Thank you.
Farewell, good.
Be kind, folks. Be kind. Okay. Oh, I didn't get that item. I'll get it real quick, though. I'll get it real quick. I forgot to pick up that blood gem. And that will actually increase our AR. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I'll go pick that up, and then we'll go die, and I'll show you like how you get access to that area. And I'll also show you a freaking atrocious enemy. That is a freaking monstrosity. Especially if you do not have a weapon that has thrust attacks. And this is obviously the woman.
Oh, hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a horse blood?
I'll take it for now, but your blood.
Don't worry. This isn't the first time.
To say the least, doesn't compare to a different one that we will get later on. At least in my opinion. It restores your stamina at a very fast rate, but stamina isn't really that much of a problem in Bloodborne. Free blood bullets, look at that. I love these enemies. They're literally just free blood bullets. Just pop your health, make blood bullets, then shoot these guys right in the face, rally all that health back, and there you go. Blood bullets. Just like this. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up that item. Showcase this enemy, and then we're going to go to that new area when we probably end the episode right here. Now this enemy right over here, look at that thing. Look at all that hyper armor. They are weak to thrust attacks. If you are using a weapon that does not have thrust attacks, they're not going to be fun to fight. Not going to be fun to fight at all. Alright. Shining coins. And this is a blood gem. That is very good in the beginning of the game. And that gives us a nice little jump in damage. Let's go ahead and get back over there. Moi. Come down here. And that's something that I just briefly showcased you by running past it. The camera can get stuck on enemies, and that is not a fun experience. Oh my gosh, that is not a fun experience at all. Hello. What's your toenail? Let's go ahead and make this quick so that and I'm dying. Well, just make sure I just one hit and then alright, come on. Thank you. This gives us access to an area, so I don't even necessarily consider it a death to me. Like, I mean, I'm not really saying that like because I'm like, oh, I don't die in Bloodborne. I'm saying that because this is pretty much the only way to access this area until very later on in the game. And at that point in the game, it's basically a completely different area with completely different items and completely different enemies. So this is pretty much the only way to access this area. Not pretty much, it is the only way to access this area. Hargul the Unseen. Now, don't you think it would have been an amazing idea to just, I don't know, take this giant freaking hammer and gun off of my back? So that I don't have a weapon to defend myself with? And we come down here and we find another enemy that we can send help to.
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
I believe you can see her. Yep, right there. Pretty darn scared. If you approach her with the wrong stuff on, let me show you. Soul material right there.
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear gods.
If you approach her with anything that is not church attire, she will not speak to you. She will think that you're like with them. But if you have church attire, like you will see right there, a similar shawl and whatnot, she will speak.
Ah, by your garb, the healing church, you've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Oh, thank you so much.
I hope you guys can't hear that too much. I really do.
Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute.
Everyone is literally just deciding to ride a darn bike right now.
Many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in? Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. A kind hunter.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. I'm sorry, guys. Nonetheless, that is her, and that is also where we're going to stop the episode right now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Got a few stuff done. Showed you the new area. Showed that you didn't have to spend that money. And we also have some upgrade material to get our weapon upgraded again, as we will do next time in Yharnam.